So I've been getting a lot of DMs from people, very supportive DMs. Thank you so much for that. We're really encouraged by all the positive feedback we've been getting. But a lot of people have been asking, why are you doing this? Why are you doing Shakti Punch? And it's a great question. Why are we doing this? Why? Because we want to talk about something that we love and we want to have fun doing it, and that is Dharma. We're doing Shakti Punch because Dharma is important now more than ever. We live in a world where everything is increasingly defined by dollars and cents. It's a drag. And by that I mean we are literally letting our desires drag us into constant waves of elation and depression and elation and depression. And we're constantly searching for those highs and we're desperate to avoid the lows. And that's all that's left of us after that is just the tattered rags of selfhood. Instead of expanding the self, it's a process of attenuation, diminution. It's rubbing us down to a little thread, a little nub of a thing. Dharma is the world's oldest means of escaping this. And it's important that people learn about these concepts so they can escape the drag. They can escape the prison of our desires to help us find what is actually real in this world. Dharma helps us find that within. This is a show for desis who have been sort of deracinated from Dharma. We're talking about people who were born in America or the West who maybe when they were kids they practiced Bharatanatyam or they learned harmonium or they sang kirtan, but for some reason or another they've been trained to repress that as they get older in order to survive and thrive in the dominant non-dharmic culture. So come on back inside. There's still a place for you here. It's still warm. It's not just for diaspora desis. Hinduism is the oldest, one of the largest, and easily the least understood of all the world's religions. And as India and Indians around the world assume greater positions in private and public life, people are starting to notice us, and they have some questions. What's up with all these multi-headed deities? What's up with cows? What's up with the marks on your forehead? You know, why do white people with dreadlocks like you guys so much? You know, what is the philosophy underpinning all of this? Some of this attention is very benign. It's just benign curiosity, which is great. Some of it is less benign. But no matter what, we're here to have fun, where it's a casual conversation about what the world's oldest ism is about, and we thank you for your support. Fuck yeah, right? I mean, that's what we're here to do. We're here to mostly have fun, talking about stuff. We're having a casual conversation, you know what I mean? Because this stuff is pretty sick, you know what I mean? It's philosophical stuff that has direct practical applications that the Western world, I think, is just now starting to come around. Dharma is the future. It is the philosophy of the future, because there's no way that traditional religions, right, conventional sort of exclusivist religions, can really cope with a world that is becoming increasingly more materialistic. It just is not up to the task. It doesn't know how to cope with all these things. Hindu Dharma already talks about AI, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about this in this episode now as well. We already talk about things like AI. We already talk about, you know, the nature of the self, depression, things like that. We already talk about the various states of mind. It is a theory of mind is hugely baked into all of the Hindu philosophies, right? Whether you're a dualist or a non-dualist, or you're a tantric or just a Vedantist or whatever it is, theory of mind is everything. And so I think it's more important now than ever that we talk about this and that we kind of promote this. And it's not about promoting it. We're not here to proselytize, right? We're here to just really invite Indians back in. Really, that's what it is. I mean, you don't know how many people I know who were raised doing all kinds of based Hindu shit, but for some reason or another, they're going into finance, they want to become a doctor, and they want to find a girlfriend, they want to find this. It's not stuff that is immediately companionable to American culture, you know what I mean? It's like, sorry guys, gotta go sing kirtan, you know, gotta go pour milk over a statue of Ma Kali, you know, who's wearing a garland of skulls or something. It's just not that companionable to dominant American culture, and that's fine. Right? That's fine. But what is important and what is integral is what are the ideas that are underpinning all of this. And I felt very compelled to do this because of this, because of a lot of friends of mine who would, again, they would see me being kind of interested in these things in a public way. And then they would kind of nudge me and be like, hey man, you're into this stuff too? And I'm like, yeah, I'm into this. They're like, yo, let's talk about this. Let's hang out. It wouldn't be like a formal satsang where we're sitting in front of a big Ganapati Murti and we're just there, you know, kind of hemming and hawing like Adi Shankaracharya doing some debates and stuff. We're literally just talking about concepts. Sometimes it's over a beer. Sometimes we're just hanging out. We're listening to music. We're vibing out. We're talking about this stuff and our minds are blown. You know what I mean? Our minds are blown with some of the stuff we're reading. And that is the emotional impetus behind Shakti Punch.